Shalom. And I'm going to start off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachach Chodesh. Double honors to my teachers, their apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening. Wish you for this word with truth and sincerity. And your few Akwat as well, that's listening with sincerity. All right, today, just coming back to you guys through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And don't worry about anything, man. Okay, let the Lord take care of your worries. Okay, as scriptures say, cast your burdens upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. He's gonna take care of your basically your daily necessities. Okay, things that you worry about, whether it be your bills or whatever problems that you're going through, being in this flesh, let the Lord take care of it. Okay, so we're gonna start with this in Philippians 4. And let's start at verse 6. It says, "Be careful for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai." Right? In other words, it's telling you. Let's read it in the NLT, because the NLT is going to give it a clearer, more clearer understanding. It says, verse 6 in the NLT. "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai what you need and thank him for all he has done." You see? So it's basically saying, don't care about anything, man. All right? If you need anything, whatever that you need, just pray unto the Most High. Okay, give me, it says in the KJV, right? But in everything, by prayer and supplication, okay? You present your needs unto the Lord. Okay, whatever that problems that you're dealing with, whatever that you need to take care of, you present it to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and then you let him take care of it. All right? Because if you're doing what he tells you to do, of course he's gonna answer your prayer. He's gonna answer your supplication. Okay? And resolve that problem that you're dealing with. All right? Verse 7 in the KJV says, "And the peace of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Hamashiach Yahushai." You see, once you pray about that problem that you're going through, once again, whether it be bills or your car broke down, okay, or you're dealing with the lust demon, or you have a problem with whatever that it is, you have a problem with your family. Okay, things that basically, problems that we deal with within the body, things that we deal with being in this walk, right? Some brothers, it might be another thing, another brother, another thing, okay? But collectively as a body, we're still going through hell. Collectively as a body, we still have problems in our day-to-day life that we have to deal with, okay? So as we're in Philippians, hey, we're not supposed to worry about these things, just let the Lord take care of it, okay? Don't get caught up in the flesh and try to, here it is, you're there, you've been drinking and then just thinking, how am I going to resolve this, yo? But you didn't think about, how come I send a prayer? Make supplication. Okay, as the scripture is saying. In everything, right? Whether it's a small matter or a great matter, pray to the Most High, man. Let him take care of it. Okay? Then afterwards, as we read in verse 7, "And the peace of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your heart and your minds through Yahweh Shai Hamashiach," or Hamashiach Yahushai. You see, once you put up that prayer, once you put up that supplication, then afterwards the Lord is going to comfort you in the mind. Okay, he's going to give you that peace. He's going to give you that quietness in the mind, that where all that noise was just going on in your mind. How am I going to deal with this? I got to do that and then make sure this happens so that I don't fall into this, right? All those different counsels you be having in your mind, just having in your mind, and then you get caught up in your thoughts, okay? That's going to go away because what? You send that prayer, you send that supplication, then, you know that the Lord's going to take care of it, right? Verse 7 in NLT says, "Then will you experience the Most High's peace." You see, once you send out that supplication, once you send out that prayer, it's then you're going to receive that experience of the Most High's peace, man, that quietness in the mind. Okay? Because these people in the world, man, they don't have that luxury that we have. Okay? That here it is, we don't have to take drugs. We don't have to, basically find other things to quiet our mind. Okay, like I give that example, drugs, because that's what these people they use to quiet their mind, so that they don't face reality and actually deal with their problems. But us, we have a higher power. We have Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai that we could call upon and put those burdens upon him and let him deal with it. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean that here it is. You actually have the opportunity to solve that problem, right? And then you're like, no, let me cast it on the Lord. The Lord's gonna take care of it. No, okay. We know how the Lord deals, right? He's going to give you opportunities to solve your problems. He's not going to literally come down and then, rectify that problem here and there. Okay? He's going to present you with opportunities that the problem could be solved. Right? If that makes sense. Okay? Let's read verse 7 again in the NLT. It says, then you will experience the Most High's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and your mind as you live in Hamashiach Yahushai. See, you have to live in Yahushai for you to receive that peace. In other words, you have to do what the scriptures prescribe us to do. Okay, what prescribes you to do, in other words, right? You have to do what the Lord tells you to do. Then you're going to receive that peace whenever you send that prayer, whenever you send that supplication. Okay, because indeed it tells you that the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds, right? Let's get that one. Okay, so the supplications that you sent, the prayers that you sent, it's not going out in vain. Okay, you're not making vain babbling. All right, of course you have to actually believe in that prayer that the Lord is going to answer it. Okay, because you could pray and say this, that, the third, but if you don't believe, then the Lord is not going to answer you, because it tells you without faith it is impossible to please him. You must believe that that prayer is going to be heard. You must believe that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yishai is that power that's going to rectify or solve your problems. If you don't, then, your prayer is not going to pierce the clouds, man. Okay, this is going to be vain talk. Okay? Bear with me for a minute. I know it's in Ecclesiasticus. It's either 36 or 35, one or the other. Let's type it in, okay? This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 35 and verse 17. It says, the prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds. Till it come nigh, he will not be comforted. You see, the prayer of the humble pierced the clouds, man. Okay, so the prayers that you sent, the supplications that you make unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, right? Hey, best believe an angel is carrying that out and bringing it into the ears of Yahushai. Then he brings it up to the Father. And then, till it come nigh unto him, then until it come nigh, like it says, he will not be comforted until the Lord hears that prayer, okay, and sees you, whatever problem that you're dealing with. Until it comes up to him first, you're not going to be comforted, okay? It says, and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment, okay? Which, the Lord is going to hear. He is going to comfort you, man. Already. Time on the earth and time on the heavens is in a complete different, it's a different time zone, right? That scriptures say, one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years here on the earth. So when you actually make your prayers, whether it is that the Lord answers you a month later or a week later or 2 months later, it's still quick when you calculate it according to the times in heaven. So really, the Lord is answering your prayers in a millisecond, in a minute. Okay, less than a minute, right? You see that? Yeah. Okay. But the point is that don't worry about these in other words, these burdens of men. You know what? Let's get that in Second Ezra. The Second Ezra speaks about how we're supposed to cast away the burdens of men. Okay, being in this flesh, man, we are gonna have trouble. Being in this flesh, there is going to be things that we're going to have to face and overcome. Okay, sometimes certain obstacles, we need help. We need to call on the Lord to help us to overcome that obstacle. And certain obstacles, the Lord gave us that strength to overcome that obstacle. But at times, we need some help. And it doesn't hurt to call on the Lord to help you. Okay, that's what shows you that you're humble. That's what shows you that You're not proud. Okay? Because the Lord doesn't like a proud nigga. All right, that's why, like we read, the prayer of the humble pierces the clouds. Whenever you go and you make supplication unto the Lord, that's being humble. Okay, you're actually showing that you don't have strength in your hands. You're actually showing that, yo, I actually need to go to the Lord in order to get such and such. And that is how it is. Okay, all the things that we have here, man, it didn't come in with our, we didn't receive these things with our own strength. Okay, as the book of John, I think the first chapter, it says, a man can receive nothing except it be given from heaven. Okay, in the book of John, I'm not sure if it's the first chapter or the third chapter. I know it's in the book of John and the beginnings, in the beginning chapters. Right? A man can receive nothing except it be given from heaven. So when you understand that, then whatever problems that you have, you're actually gonna go on your knees or bow down your head and then pray to the Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? So this is 2 Ezra 14 in verse 14 it says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature. Let go from those mortal thoughts. Let go from the mere you may say earthly troubles that you have here, man. Let go of these things, man. Once again, cast your burdens upon Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. He's gonna rectify your problems. He's gonna solve your problems. Okay? Cast away the burdens of men. These people that's not within the sanctuary, they have to deal with these earthly problems. Okay, stressing out all the time. Okay, not knowing if the pay that they're gonna have if it's gonna cover the bills. They have to worry about that. We ain't got to worry about that, man. As long as we're doing what's pleasing unto the Lord, we don't have to worry about these things. The Lord's going to take care of us. Okay? Throughout the scriptures, all the men of the Lord, all the servants of the Lord, they have they not been taken care of? Okay? Whether they had to go to certain periods of times that, they had to suffer poverty for a while, at the end, they always got exalted. Right? So we ain't gotta worry like these people, man. These motherfuckers, they don't have a comforter, man. Let them stress out. Let them pluck out their hair, the hair of their heads. Let them be hooked up in drugs, try to cope with these different anxieties and depression. Right? Let them deal with that, man. We ain't got those worries, us. Okay, we have Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. We have the Wakach Kodash. We have the understanding of the scriptures. You see? It says, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, because that's weak nature. Okay, you sitting there and then, oh shit, yo, how am I gonna deal with this, bro? Fuck. Right? Which, scriptures already tell you when you come to serve the Lord, you have to prepare your soul for temptation. So you already understand that these things are gonna happen. Okay? But the thing is, we have a cheat code. We have the Lord on our side. The Lord did say, whenever he gives a temptation, he's always going to make a way to escape. So with you understanding that you're going to be patient and pray and then let the Lord handle it. I just got to go through this thing right now. I know eventually the Lord is going to make a way for me to escape. Right? So we got to put off that weak nature of just stressing out about things, man. Okay? Stop stressing out, man. All right? Which, it's another thing to say it, but of course in this flesh, you're gonna have periods of times where you're gonna be in a low point, you're gonna start stressing, but you always gotta catch yourself and be like, yo, I got Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Like, let me pray and let the Lord deal with it. Verse 15, it says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hasty to flee from these times. Okay, set away those thoughts. If they're too heavy for you, okay, just set them away. Put them upon Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. That's it. Put them upon Yahushai, man. If it's too heavy of a burden for you to carry, put it on Yahushai. Okay? And hasty to flee from these times. Rather haste to flee from these times. Rather those problems, they should fuel you to, yo, fuck this place, man. Yo, we need to get out of here, man. Okay? That's the spirit should be in, man. Hasty to flee from these times. Matter of fact, you send a prayer saying, yo, Baba Kushalo, speed up the times like you said that you would, Lord. Because, it's too much. Right? Rather haste to flee from these times. And don't be here trying to solve the problem and you hear it and you're losing hairs, you're losing sleep. Right? Trying to deal with this, that. But you haven't prayed. but you didn't go to the Heavenly Father. You didn't go to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which gives you everything that you have. You try to take matters into your own hands. That's the number one mistake that you could make when you try to take matters into your own hands. Before asking the Lord first, which we have to incorporate that in, making it a first step whenever we're going through something, to call upon the Lord, man, because that's what our forefathers did. Okay, whether it was matters of war, whether it was matters of judgment, okay, they always consulted with the Lord first before making a decision. That's what our forefathers did. Our righteous forefathers, of course, they always consulted with the Lord first. So here it is, as scriptures say, we have to seek the old paths. So as we're seeking the old paths, hey, we have to see how they behaved, how they conduct themselves with problems that they had. They called on the Lord first and foremost. So we have to do the same thing. Okay? So I want to get this as well in the book of Ecclesiasticus. Okay? I think it's chapter 30 or 31. Let's see here. Chapter 30 and verse 21, it says, "Give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thy own counsel." Okay? Don't give your mind to heaviness, man. Okay? Whatever's too heavy of a burden for you, hey, don't worry about it. Let the Lord worry about that, man. Okay? If it's heavy for a reason, there's a reason why it's too heavy for you. Okay? There's a reason why it's too heavy, because you're not strong enough to carry it. You have to be built up to be able to carry that particular burden first. Okay? You have to be built up. So how are you going to be built up? Here it is, you're trying to carry it, but you know you can't. That's why, hey, you got to say, hey, yo, I need a, like, when you go to the gym, you're working out, you're bench pressing, you need a spot, right? You got to understand when you need a spiritual spot, man. Okay? You have to understand when you need a spiritual spot. You got to understand when, the Lord has to step in for this. I can't deal with this. The Lord has to step in. Okay, that's when you need that spot, right? You got to understand when you need those spiritual spots. Okay? So that you don't give your mind to heaviness. You don't go and afflict yourself in your own counsel, because that could give room for the devil to creep in, and then here it is days has gone by, you haven't made a lesson. Days has gone by, you haven't read. Days has gone by, you haven't called up a brother and, asked of counsel. Right? Yeah, man. Okay? Don't worry about these things. Let the Lord worry about it, man. Okay? We're just here to live on day to day and do the work. And then, hey, if the next day shows up, hey, same thing. Same thing, repeat. The only difference is that, hey, the inward man is being renewed each and every day. You're not stuck in the same level, because we have to strive for perfection. Okay? As it tells in the book of Proverbs, the light of the righteous shineth unto that perfect day. Because we're here to be perfected, man. Okay? We're not here just to be here. We're here on a mission to be perfected till that day comes that we get beamed up, man. So with that, hey, you know what I mean? You got to deal with, with these fleshly troubles. Okay? Okay, so with that, man, I'm going to close it off there by giving all the praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wacha Chodesh.